Yes, I did hear Link and Ken.
Nice.
Look, all
No
right.
Rob here today.
Well, let's check the names. All right.
Are they gonna go right into it?
Yeah, so it's actually going to be Yogen versus Wazamamerto.
Wazamamerto. Okay, I see. We'll call
So,
him, we'll call him Waza right now.
Yeah, we're
So
definitely.
it's Yogen versus Waza. Yogen sporting the Link, and they're at 72%. You know how much damage Ken can put up, man.
Absolutely, but I also know that Link's Nair sometimes plays the game for him, so I'm pretty Yogen can make up his deficit pretty quickly on possibly some cancel habits.
Most definitely. And Final Destination for the first stage. It's a good pick. I don't know if you guys know this stage list has hazards on. So I mean, there's not really any hazards on FD.
No, but there is hazards in that blast zone for Yogen. Getting roundhouse into the afterlife. Great first shot in the life.
Most definitely. And it's up to Yogen right now to take his first stock. He's going for the Nair.
And we saw a Ryu player a little bit earlier, and we figured out like the bread and butter to taking out the Shotos is intercepting them on landing. You know, they don't have the recovery to get back comfortable, so that's where you should try to put them on stand.
Yeah, a lot of Shotos like to go for the focus, as you've seen right there. If you have the multi-hits, go for that, because they're just going to be floating in the air, and like you said, they don't have much landing options. But as soon as they do find their footing, you know that Shotos do a lot of damage, as well as they have true combo potential.
Good, Yogen finally putting herself on the board, but got a little bit of catching up to do. Going to be made a little bit harder, but getting that stock take back very early, sure you confirm.
That was really nice right there from Wazamamerto, just going for the down tilt Shoryuken, and now putting Yogen in a very peculiar situation where their shield is super small and they're on their last stock. Now they have to commit to an approach.
Yeah, and maybe just a little bit more Wi-Fi tactics, you know, camping a little bit more. Link obviously has all the projectiles in the world to stay off of Ken, but...
Ooh, that was nice! Not gonna get a follow-up after that. That was crazy from Wazamamerto. We got people popping off in the chat for Waza.
Yeah, Waza actually getting, was trying to make a confirm off of just how that bomb was moving. No, it was gonna hit Yogen when he kicked it back to him. My goodness gracious, so much damage so quickly, and he's definitely in the driver's seat right now.
Yeah, Waza putting the heat on Yogen. He's just trying to compete. Oh yeah, the focus, level 3 focus to the true combo Shoryuken. Good stuff from Wazamamerto. Putting up a really good first game, man.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, had the two-stock advantage for the most part, as well. Just staying in Yogen's face and making sure they didn't have any time to breathe. And I think Final Destination also had a big part to do with why they were getting rushed down so hard. So possibly hopefully we'll see a stage change to kind of negate that advantage that Waza has.
Definitely Yogen is going to need to look for some platforms. On FD, it was kind of hard for them to camp. Of course, the game plan is just camp Ken, but with the use of Hadouken and some good movement, as well as the auto turnaround mechanic, you can get away with a lot in that matchup. So it's gonna be up to Yogen to kind of circle camp Ken using those platforms, maybe like a small battlefield, or they have Fountain of Dreams in this stage too.
Yeah, and I think I saw Smashville, which I also like. Still pretty good for Ken, I would say. That middle platform.
It's a little small.
Yeah, I mean, there's not enough space to run around, but there is a somewhat leeway for Yogen to retreat. Let's see how it works.
And now look at that, they did go to Smashville. I predicted it.
So I'm glad to see this. I love this stage in Sephiroth, that's why. It is very easy to overwhelm your opponent, and clearly Waza trying to go for a pretty early dare spike, you know, and another reality that might have hit.
Yeah, and we haven't seen Yogen being successful against Waza off stage. Like, Yogen's been able to I'm sorry, Waza's been able to make it back on stage pretty easily. So I would like to see more like hero spins off stage or some more Z-drop bombs to take those stocks a little early. Because at these percentages, he's at danger to just die from the tap.
Exactly, and finally getting the bomb recovery, but no tech. That is tough to see. I agree with you completely there. Wants to capitalize more consistently in these off-stage situations, but even more so, you know, remember you do have an up B out of shield, like a get off me option, and for how often Waza is landing on shield, it might work really well right now.
Yeah, and once again, Yogen unsuccessful to get the edge guard, but goes ahead and gets the ledge trap with the F tilt. Good stuff, and now keeping it more competitive. Yogen trying to put up some percent. Let's see if they can secure themselves the first lead of the set.
Absolutely, I'm loving these back airs out of field. You know, Yogen trying to commit to some more of these BMBs and strings to just keep Waza on the left side of the stage, and it's working pretty well, even where the bomb is set up. What a grab there!
Nice grab. Oh no! Okay,
almost
good.
Save life.
I was about to say, don't explode that bomb. That was a really good bait right there, forcing the SD from Waza. And now look at this lead, Yogen. He has finally something to play with here.
Just a little bit, yeah. And okay, there's a double hit. Gonna actually knock him out of the focus attack. Waza in disadvantage right now in a pretty major way. Yogen wants to get as much out of this as possible. And
nice up smash. Yeah, that's good counterplay to the focus right there, realizing that my forwarder and my up smash are multi-hits, and they do a lot of damage. So now, if Yogen can successfully bait out more of those focuses, he can get some more damage in some more offstage situations.
Absolutely, and good SDI actually puts him on the other side of that Tatsu, which is ideal. Now we have a ledge trap situation. He's not new to this, and what a fair calling out the jump, and is able to put himself on the board. Great work.
That forwarder is just deceptively strong. From center stage, Yogen is able to take that stock off of Waza securely, and now they have something to play with. This is game 3 situation. We haven't had too many game 3 situations throughout these pools.
No, we love to see it though. You know, more really high quality smash action, and I think it's important that you know, that momentum leads into this next game. If you're Yogen, you know, try to remember what worked and try to, you know, capitalize on the fact that your these focus attacks, a couple hits, you've been knocking them out of them, and it's been very consistent. And if I'm Waza right now, I'm thinking, how do I approach now?
Yeah, it's a tough battle for Waza right now, who has to pick the stage. I'm sure Yogen probably banned the FD stages so he can have some more platforms to move around. But one thing that Yogen did very good in that last game was, instead of going off stage and doing the edge guard, he was doing the ledge traps more successful with the Z drop setups and going for F tilts or catching the jump with the forward air. It was really good.
Yeah, and you know, good pointing that out, because obviously, as we had said a little bit earlier, the Shotos can be notoriously easy to edge guard, but sometimes, you know, the mix up of focus attack and Tatsu can throw you off often enough that you might end up getting reversal. So, you know, Yogen taking his spacing to another level, making sure that there's enough time to ledge trap and getting them most of his stock that ledge. And hopefully switch to Violent Ken. I love that skin.
You call them Violent Ken?
It's Violent Ken. Yeah, that's the skin.
All right.
Yeah, there's Dark Ryu and Violent Ken.
Nice. Now we got a little more violence going on. He needs a little more violence in those down tilts to hit those Shoryukens.
Yeah, and the counter pick to a Hollow Bastion. We got another center stage. I think this is going to benefit Yogen a little bit more. He seems to capitalize on staying underneath that middle platform and, you know, making sure there's always a boomerang on screen.
Yeah, or at least an arrow. Like he's been doing really good at utilizing more of his projectiles, and he's been landing them more successfully. And we see a good camp setup from Yogen getting dismantled right now from Wazamamerto. Yeah.
That man stuck out his toe and got stabbed by the Master Sword. It's nutty out here, bro.
Oh, that's crazy. He's catching those jump get-ups more consistently. Waza has to figure out a different way to get off of the ledge.
Absolutely. Just kind of mix up his timing even. Just something, because that read is solid. Unfortunately, had the turnaround of the focus attack, not hitting Yogen there.
Yeah, that was very unfortunate. He had the full charge on that. That was an easy Shoryuken. And you can see Waza's fishing for more down tilts, trying to get the Shoryuken finish. It's just not going to happen. I think it's just good SDI from Yogen.
And that area should be like MVP of this match. Those multi-hit attacks are saving Yogen's bacon right now.
We're only getting one of the hits right there. Waza still unable to take that first stock, but maybe that's gonna do it. No, he actually used it to explode. That was really good from Yogen. That's crazy. What a stop. What a stop.
It all came from him exploding the bomb, and Waza just taking a little time like, okay, that did just happen to me. Shake it off, get back into the game.
Yeah, Yogen is locked in, and now these Shoryukens are getting a little greedy from Waza. But it's going to pay out. A lot
but every damage
and now 69% on Waza is just trying to survive. Yogen sitting comfortably at 2 stocks. Oh gosh.
Yeah, bro. The boomerang coming back and then a tilt. Very, very well played by Yogen.
You always gotta watch out for the boomerang retreating back. I think, like I said earlier, Yogen's just been doing a really good job of recognizing his projectiles, where they can shine. Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Taking a page out of Yogen's book and hitting that ledge trap hard, keeping him from maintaining center stage. And Waza is not out of this yet.
No, not at all. Now, danger has definitely been put all over the screen. Wazamamerto is doing a good job at keeping it in the game. Yogen, don't let it be you, because you were in the lead by 2 stocks, and now the hero spin out of shield is going to get punished.
Trying to start a string, however, off stage again, will be able to make it back. Jumping from ledge again, and not getting punished this time. But is going to need to Tatsu back. Has 1 jump and does get 2 frames with the remote bomb. Great work there from Yogen, taking the game 2-1.
What a nail biter. Waza was so close to taking that set back, but Yogen just doing a good job with the Z drop, securing that stock fairly easily. Didn't even have to commit too much, and yeah, advancing in the pool D1.
Yeah, great stuff.